Did you know that Arthur the King is based on a true story? Yes, this film isn't just adorable, heartwarming, and inspiring. It's also based on a real dog. From drama within the cast to dogs on set, we've got everything you need to know about this amazing story before it hits theaters on March 15th. But be warned, only dog lovers are allowed. Arthur the King is an adaptation of the 2017 book Arthur, the Dog Who Crossed the Jungle to Find a Home. The book is a memoir written by Mikael Lindnord, recounting the unbelievable story of how he met his dog Arthur. Lindnord was an adventure racing captain from Sweden who embarked on a challenging 400-mile race through the jungle in Ecuador. During the race, he met Arthur, who was a stray dog in poor health. Arthur proceeded to follow Lindnord on his journey, and ultimately, the two friends became family. Bringing a true story to the screen certainly has a unique set of challenges. Luckily, the minds behind Arthur the King had some serious help. Lindnord was very involved with the making of the film about his own life.
But when we were filming, he was there during our rehearsals, during the shoot, during the edit, we were talking.
Artistic liberties were certainly taken to make the story work as well as possible for the big screen. But it also stayed true to Lindnord's story. And as far as the folks making the movie were concerned, this is what makes it so great.
Positivity, the affirmation of discovery, of the connection, almost magic, and the fact that that's real is the reason that we went after the material in the first place.
Plus, being extra involved in the making of the film ensured that it was a piece that Lindnord was proud of.
Now we are here and I'm very proud of it, and the most thing I'm really proud of is that this will also change life for many, many people and dogs.
Mark Wahlberg took on the role of Lindnord's character, and it's clear he was a great choice to take on the role. It's easy to see he has a strong bond with his character and his story.
This is an incredible story, and it's a true story. I saw the documentary on ESPN, and I said I would love to make the movie.
And he's proud of the end product, too.
Sometimes we like just sheer entertainment. We like to laugh, but to laugh, to cry, to think, and to be inspired, that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate goal of filmmaking for me.
Since Wahlberg is playing a real person, that makes the role a bit more complicated. Luckily, it's clear that Lindnord is thrilled with the casting choice, calling it an honor.
Finally be here with the movie is surrealistic. To be honest, I can't really digest it. I can't really put the name of the feeling I feel right now. Besides, I'm very proud.
Clearly, there was plenty of joy on this set, and it definitely shines through on screen. That doesn't mean that everything went entirely smoothly with the cast behind the scenes. When Simu Liu scored his role in Arthur the King back in 2020, he quickly took to Twitter to delete some of his old tweets. The tweets in question called out Mark Wahlberg for the violent act that landed him in prison in 1988. Wahlberg was convicted for attempted murder after committing a hate crime and assaulting two Asian men. Since Liu deleted his tweets about Wahlberg's past violence, fans questioned Liu about his reasoning and apparent hypocrisy. Liu explained himself on Instagram saying, quote, "Obviously, it would be pretty weird to go to work with that tweet still up," explaining that deleting his words was a gesture of professionalism. He assured fans, "I meant what I said in the moment. I was very angry hearing about what happened." But he believes, quote, "There's room to grow and work together to find an opportunity to educate and do some good." While there may have been some drama between castmates, one cast member who didn't bring any drama was Ukai. Ukai played the titular character Arthur.
Hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg, and this is my co-star Arthur.
And he's not just adorable, he's also got serious acting chops.
So the second lead of the movie is a 2-year-old dog working against one of the big movie stars of America.
Luckily, these co-stars worked very well together.
The two of them got on great, actually. Mark put in a lot of work with the dog, with Ukai. After a little while, we got into rhythm.
Clearly, the bond between Wahlberg and Ukai was vital to making the movie work. But this bond grew when cameras weren't rolling just as much. Wahlberg and his family adopted Ukai after filming. He told People, quote, "Oh my God, I tried to bribe the trainer to sell me the dog," adding, "I offered her whatever she would want. But of course, that bond is not something you can separate. I just fell in love with him." As for the rest of the cast, having dogs on set was a blast for them too.
I am a really dog person, so it was really fun.
That doesn't mean it wasn't without its chaotic moments, though. It's easy to see that this was a movie made for dog lovers, but it was made by dog lovers too.
It's like the human perseverance and hope and teamwork, and then also of man's best friend and how important that relationship is.
According to the director, Simon Sellin Jones, His own dogs inspired him to take on the film.
The day before I got the script, I just had quite a big argument with my wife. And my point was that we had too many dogs.
There's no such thing, right?
Because we've got 3. And then suddenly this script turns up, and I read it, and I loved it.
I've been a dog lover my whole life. Getting to be a part of a movie like this just, I feel like, really honors that bond, which I believe is absolutely sacred, you know?
Of course, though, it all started with one dog, and his bond with his family inspired the whole film.
He changed everything for me, actually. I stopped racing a year later. To have a dog in your house when you have kids growing up, I think that's the best. For us, Arthur was not just a puppy or a dog. He was like a personality. He was one of us 5 in the Linor family.
Are you excited to see Arthur the King? What do you think about the cast's drama? Do you think they'll do a good job telling the story? Let's discuss in the comments. And for more videos about all the best movies, like and subscribe to The Things.